Good morning. My name is Amy Pritchett, and I'm running for the Martin County School Board, District 4, which is Rocky Point, Port Salerno. I want to tell you a little bit about myself. Actually, I'm from New York, and prior to coming here, I worked for a local utility company called Orange and Rockland Utilities, which was owned by Con Edison, which is out of New York. Prior to that, I was a teaching assistant for 3 years in the Clarkstown School District, working with a English teacher, and we concentrated on helping kids who had lower reading and writing abilities. And we worked with them one-on-one, but we also worked with them in small settings to bring them up to a better grade. Most of the children were between the C and B reading level, and we got many of them up to the B plus, A minus level, which was very satisfactory. When I moved down here to Florida, I got involved in local politics basically because of COVID, the mask mandates, and the inability for small businesses to thrive. I felt that our individual liberties were being trampled upon, and I'm a person who believes in the Constitution, and I really feel that our rights were being eviscerated. So I started attending Board of County Commission meetings, and when the mask mandate was lifted, it still was in the schools, and I started going to school board meetings and advocating for the children to be able to come to school without wearing masks. And our community was divided right down the middle. There were people who felt that they needed to be protected from these children, and I always say we sacrifice the children so that adults could feel safe. I really feel that this policy locally divided a community to a point where right now there's hardly any ability to talk to anybody who believes that masks are okay. Anyway, back to my story. I decided to run for the school board, and my focus is on 3 things: individual liberty, parental rights, and reading and writing proficiency. Also, as a added part, I think that many parents are concerned about the safety in our schools. I've had contact with our Director of Safety and Security personnel at the district and do feel comfortable that our children are really safe. Teachers, staff, and administration have been trained. Drills are performed regularly, and I feel confident that as long as we keep upgrading our facilities and upgrading our safety protocols, we are in very good shape. But the individual liberties are at the forefront for me. If we don't have individual liberty, we will be told what to do in every case where a community doesn't know what's going on. And that's how they got us with COVID. We have to be careful. We have to make sure that we are doing the right thing. But we didn't do the right thing. We, in fact, held children back from learning to their full capacity with a mask on their face. They couldn't even see their teachers' lips moving. They couldn't understand. They didn't recognize their classmates. And it really was a very sad time, I believe, in this country. Number 2, parental rights, end of story. The parents have the say. I understand that there are certain protocols and policies that must be followed in the schools, but none of those policies should be affecting our children without a parent's knowledge. So those parental rights are extremely important. And number 3, the reading and writing proficiency scores here in Martin County for 3rd grade is at 53%. There's not an acceptable excuse for that. We need to do more. We have a lot of children that come into this district that don't speak English, and I know that that, in fact, does lower the numbers, but we have to do better. We have to be able to teach our kids so that when they take those other core subjects, which is what school is for, math, science, reading, and history, they can look at their textbooks, they can solve problems. If you want more information, you can reach me at 772-266-0901. Visit my Facebook page, Amy Pritchett for Martin County School Board, or you can email me at abpritchettforschoolboard@protonmail.com. Thanks for listening.